Now the next item we come to is over here at the very bottom right corner. You see something called the notification area. Please don't call it the system tray. Everybody calls it the system tray. In fact, if you look up articles on the web, you'll see all sorts of articles about the system tray. That's never been an official Microsoft term, although the application that runs is called systray, and that's why I think it was named that. But it is called the notification area. There's a couple of things that we can do with this notification area here. And if I right click anywhere on the taskbar and go to taskbar settings, and then I'm going to go down here to the taskbar option here, which is already up on the screen. You see I can turn on certain items such as locking the taskbar, automatically hiding the taskbar so it disappears at the bottom of the screen when I'm not using it, and things like that. Automatically hiding it when I'm in task or tablet mode, and so on. Using small icons, which is kind of cool. If you look at these icons now and I turn on small icons, you notice it gets smaller and doesn't take up as much real estate. But at the same time I lose some things. For example, the date. Now I have to hover over it to get to the date. Let me turn that back off. Peek preview, which we'll talk about in a little bit. That's when I hover over this very, very bottom right corner, and so on. Badges, all sorts of things I can show on the taskbar here, but there are two things I want to point out that are here. One is turn system icons on or off. So if I click that, you can see the icons that are down here in the notification area that are turned on. So for example, I have everything on here almost except the touchpad and power. Power is not available because I'm on a desktop, not a laptop, and I don't use the touchpad, so I have that off. But these other icons are icons that you see down here. But you notice that there are some icons here that are, I should say, that are not up here in this list. And the reason they're down here is because certain applications also add icons to the notification area. Well, what about those? How can I show and hide those? Well, let me go back here and click this one. Select which icons appear on the taskbar. And now you'll see a list of all of the applications as well that that show up here. And if these are on, what it means is it's going to show them all the time. And if not, then it's going to be in this little up arrow. If I click the up arrow, you'll see them up there. So for example, let's say that I choose, let's say the volume. I'm going to turn the volume off here. And you notice it disappeared from my taskbar, from my notification area. But if I click the little up arrow, the volume does show up here. So that's how I can kind of control what shows and what doesn't show here. I'll turn that back on because I like to have the volume control right out there where I can see it. So that's how you use these. Now there is also right here over on the left side of the notification area, I could also add contacts. Now I don't use personally the Microsoft Contact facility, so I'm just going to refer you to an article. In this case I just typed something like contacts Windows 10 taskbar or something in Google, and here's an article that shows I can add the contacts icon as well as individual contacts that I want to have access to frequently. I can add them, and so this particular article is one that talks about how to do all that, and unfortunately I can't demonstrate it for you because I don't have that turned on my system. Okay, we're going to talk about this one next, the Windows Ink, in the next video. We'll see you there.